Hey Taurus, welcome to August 2019. Now, in August, there's a very big focus happening in the area of your foundation, your home, your inner being. So this is a good time for you to spend time at home, do things in your home, around the home, because it's going to recharge your batteries and you're going to enjoy it much more. So if you're feeling out of sorts during the month, being at home can really help you. Now, the Leo new moon was on July 31st and August 1st, and it's in this area of home. So you have this new start in the area of your foundation and home and how you nurture yourself, family, and really personal power. And the foundation of our life is this area. The stronger the foundation, the more we can achieve in the world. And I know, for many of you, you've been working with this Uranian energy, with Uranus in your sign. And, for some of you, it can feel like an earthquake going off inside of you. What can really help with that is to get out into nature and ground yourself. Walking barefoot on the grass, walking barefoot on the sand, just grounding your body into the earth, because the Uranian energy is like electricity pouring through us. It charges our spinal column. And yes, it's a gigantic step up into higher frequency and vibration. Great, but it can feel not so good at times. And that's why you want to be taking really good care of you and loving yourself properly by not pushing, not rushing, and doing nice things for you. Taking a few moments to meditate, taking time to ground. Even 5 minutes here and there can make a difference when we just slow down, get away from the electronics, and breathe. So if you're feeling out of sorts, during this month, and the Uranian energy is affecting you, go out into nature. Walk on the grass. Ground yourself into the earth, right into Gaia. And she will energize you and calm you so that you are feeling more like yourself. And it is good what's happening. There's always good in what the planets are bringing us. It may not feel good all the time, but it is, part of our evolution. And I know because it's affecting all of my Leo and my Scorpio and my Taurus. So Uranus is not going to leave me alone for the next 7 years. So I get it. Now, the Sun will trine Jupiter on the 7th, and that is a lovely energy. And that can be a very successful day for you in business, in anything you're doing with real estate, anything you're doing with, say, a home-based business. If you have a home-based business, you're working out of your home. It's a wonderful day, great energy, and very positive. Then on the 11th, that's an action-packed day. Jupiter stations direct. Yay! So now Jupiter is moving forward. And that's good news, because he's going to march into Capricorn in December, and that forms a trine to all your planets in Taurus, which is fabulous. And then Mercury re-enters Leo, which is good because now he's flying forward here in August, which means things are moving up, moving fast. And it's great for business and commerce. And then Uranus stations retrograde, yay, on the 11th. That is good because now that's going to give you a chance to integrate everything that you've been learning progressing, changing, adapting to with all of that Uranian energy since he went direct last December. So it's nice to get a break when these planets retrograde, because it does give us an opportunity to catch our breath, integrate all the crazy that's been going on, and feel good. So that's good news. And then that brings you to the middle of the month, which happens for the Aquarius full moon. Now this is a party moon. We have a whole gang of planets in Leo. The party sign, Leo, is the inner child. It rules the 5th house of play and pleasure. And so we have the sun in Leo, we have Mercury in Leo, we have Venus, your avatar, your ruler, sitting right with the sun, which is very good. Juno, the wife of Jupiter, in Leo, Mars in Leo, and then we have the moon in Aquarius, all by itself, opposing the gang in Leo. So, you know, it looks like you could be having a big party at your house. You know, if you have kids, you know, the sleepover and just everybody, you know, partying and having fun and big celebration going on. So this is a really good energy too. There's no challenging aspects to this full moon. Now, full moons do bring things to a head. And for some of you, if you work in an organization, around this Aquarius full moon, there could be a shift in hierarchy on the 15th or the 16th or the 14th, you know, right in around there. Or it could even be the 13th through the 17th, where, you know, you go into work and all of a sudden your boss has changed or your boss's boss has changed, and just like that. And it can be surprising. You know, you could be like, wow, who knew that Harry was going to, or that Mary was, you know, wow. And for some of you, it could be a promotion where they say, hey, we need you in here. We want you to, you know, be the new manager, you know, the new executive director, and so on. So some of you could be getting a promotion in here at the time of the Aquarius full moon. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling at the time of this full moon, I think it's time for me to move on from what I'm doing. Full moons bring things to our conscious awareness that can be brewing beneath the surface or just surface. Mercury is retrograde in here. Or just like on the back burner. You know when you're so busy you don't know what you don't know. You just don't know. And then the full moon comes, and then all of a sudden you have a moment to reflect, and it's like, you know what? I need to move on. I want to do something else. This really isn't for me. This isn't what I want. And so be aware of where you're at. It's going to be unique for each Taurus because you're all on your own life path journey. And all of, you know, the videos that I do, it's always for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, or anyone that has a heavy Taurus influence in their chart. So if you are feeling this calling to move up in what you're doing, move on from what you're doing, be true to what the universe is showing you, because the biggest thing with Uranus is it requires us to change, and it's much better to go willingly than have Uranus force us, because then it can be like health stuff, or we get fired. You know, it's like if you didn't listen, we told you to go, and so now we're going to kick you out, which is still good too, because it gets you to move on. And they've done, the universe has done that with me so many times. It's like not even funny. And the last time I moved, they did it. They just like kicked me right out of where I was living. They were just like, you got to go. It's time to go. And I wanted to move, but I wanted like more time with it. But that's not how Uranus works. And that was on the Aquarius, first Aquarius lunar eclipse. So your home is being activated, where you work is being activated. And so you're going to be loving being at home, I got to tell you that. And also with all of this energy in August, and it is a good month for you, is having fun is going to be like your number one priority. Like it's not even going to be career. Although, you're thinking about it, but you're not really like, oh, I must, get my resume out there and I must, No, it's more like I want to have some fun. Especially in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summer. It's like I want to have some fun, I want to play, and you do. You absolutely want to be celebrating, having fun, and make sure you do what makes you smile. If it makes you smile, you're on the right path. If it's not making you smile, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? So, Mars enters Virgo on the 18th. This is great because now the energy shifts to a very fun part of your chart, Taurus. And the area of true love, romance, new partnership could be coming in for you here. Risk-taking, self-confidence, creative self-expression. So Mars enters that area, and that when planets go into your sister sign Virgo, they trine you. They pour positive energy into your planets. Leo squares. Aquarius squares you. Virgo trines you. Harmonious. Easy going. So you're going to start to feel this lightness coming your way, definitely by the 18th. And then Venus, your avatar, follows Mars. See, these two have been hanging out. And she follows Mars into Virgo on the 21st. And then the Sun enters Virgo on the 23rd. So this is new because typically the Sun enters Virgo on the 22nd, not this year. This year, the Sun stays in Leo on the 23rd. It doesn't enter Virgo until 6 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you know anybody having a baby August 23rd, they need to get that chart done because we don't want them calling the baby a Virgo because that baby could be a Leo. I'm right on the cusp. I was born on the 23rd in the year I was born. And it really is like, no, I'm not a Virgo. I love Virgos. My Mercury's in Virgo, but I'm a Leo. And so, very dynamic. And then Mercury, the avatar of Virgo, moves into Virgo on the 29th. This is awesome for you. Now we have the whole gang moving from Leo in your home, let's party at home, to woo, let's party with others. And the Virgo new moon is happening here on August 30th. It's a great way to end the month. And this is fantastic energy for you. So now you have Mercury, Sun, Moon, Mars, and Venus all coupled together in Virgo. And they're forming a grand Earth trine to Uranus in Taurus and Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn is trining Mars and trining the new moon. They're sitting like this. This is phenomenal. This is fantastic energy for you. So you're getting all of this positive energy, this month, and especially the last 10 days of the month and going into September. You're going to be feeling really strong, like you're on your game, and you're feeling creative, and you want to take a risk, and you feel like, you know what? It is time for me to move on. I deserve better. And you will. Or maybe you take that promotion, where you're just like, you know what, I can handle more responsibility, or I can, whatever it is, and great, go for it, because this is your time. And you have so much support here. I really like the astrology this month. The Leo new moon on August 1st, July 31st, was an awesome new moon. And even the Aquarius full moon. There's always that push-pull with a full moon where, for you, definitely where, part of you wants to be at home and then the other part's like, oh, I got to be at work. And, we can feel that kind of struggle where I got so much going on at work, but I really want to be at home. And I really don't want to be working. That kind of feeling. But then it all settles out and you have like this new start in romance. So, you have a new start with romance, creative self-expression. This is a really positive energy for you. And this Virgo new moon is stellar. It is innovative, and it has pleasant surprises baked right into it. That's a trine. And so you can be feeling like, I'm ready for anything. And you also are going to be feeling like by the end of the month, like you really know yourself. Like, wow, I know what I want. I know what is right for me. And I'm going to follow that. I'm going to follow what's right for me. And I'm going to do what's right for me. You're ready for action. You're ready for anything here in August, going into September. And you are. Like, you are ready. You are ready for action. You're ready for having fun too. Celebrating. You're just ready. I'm ready for action. I'm ready for anything. I could take on the world. And you can. You absolutely can. You know, and all of these moons, the Leo new moon, the Aquarius full moon, the Virgo new moon, they have like this group energy with them because the planets just keep moving along together. And so you may be joining a new group. You may be called in to be part of a new group. And it's exciting. And it's interesting. Now, for those of you open for love, available for love, it's on. Like, this is really cool. I mean, it starts to heat up for you on the 18th when Mars marches in there in the area of true love, romance, sex, sizzling sex life. And then, you know, Venus joins him. You know, they're the divine lovers. And then you have the new moon there. And it's in harmony with Uranus. And it's in harmony with Saturn. So this is a wonderful time to date, you know, meet someone new, be romantic, because there's romance with this too. And you could be meeting someone, through a group you belong to. You could be meeting someone through friends, family, the internet, or while you're out working, like if any of you travel while you work, you could be meeting someone while you travel. It's very exciting. So be open to new love, new relationship, romance. And for those of you coupled, this is a great month for you because you're just so happy together at home. I see you throwing parties, going to parties, just really having a lot of fun together. And it just gets better as the energy moves into Virgo because you feel more like yourself with the energy in the fellow earth sign, sister earth sign. We like to balance the male and the female energies. And so I'm excited for you. So throw a party, go to a party, but do what makes you smile. Because having fun is your number one thing here in August. A career looks good. You know, you're in the driver's seat. It's up to you. You know, I don't see the universe pushing you out of anything unless you want to go. Or, you know, for a few of you, if it's been well overdue that you were supposed to move on, you could get that little push at the Aquarius full moon to move on from where you're working. But it's still good. And for many of you, you could be seeing a promotion in here in August. Or they just pull you in and place you in there. But this is a great time to start a new business. If you want to start your own business. Now, I am offering the YouTube Insiders course here in August. And if you've thought about having a YouTube channel, I mean, your fifth house, which is television, YouTube, is on fire. Well, it's with Earth, earthy fire. And so I'm gonna teach you the technology. I'm gonna teach you branding. I'm gonna teach you how to stand out. There's so much more. How to couple it with a winning website so that you are thriving and prosperous. And it's very exciting. And so, if you're available for that and you're open to that, we would love to have you in the course. I'm offering a free webinar August 1st, and you can sign up for that and get a gift. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So, think about it. I'm not going to talk about it when I come back for September because the course will be closed. It only stays open for a short period of time, and then I have to get on with teaching. But you are really opening up here with this part of your life, which has to do with creative self-expression, podcasting, broadcasting, television, YouTubing, and there's so many ways you can go with YouTube. You can, travel channel. There's just so many ways you can use it. So think about that. Now, money looks good. Venus is just moving along here, and Mercury is direct. Mercury rules your money house, and Mercury is moving forward, and now Jupiter is moving forward, and so this is very good. So it's a great month. There's a lot of good things happening here for you, and spiritually, get out and ground yourself on the earth. Get out into nature. Also swimming in the ocean is really good too, or any water that you can get into is very good. Just ground you, just like, whew. So, do that. Get out and ground, and take good care of yourself. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Taurus, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And like I said, I'm offering the YouTube Insiders course, and I won't be offering it again because I'm going to be closing registration in August. So we'd love to have you. The link is below in the Show More section. And until next time, Taurus, you're ready for action and you're ready for anything.